Bucket list items don't always have to be these grandiose things. They can be everyday little things that are all around you in life that you haven't gotten around to, but you want to. And this video is the first of the Las Vegas bucket list videos. And each time I'll feature a place, a hike, and an event. And some of the stuff you'll see in this video I checked off years ago, some just the other day. And so we're gonna kick things off at a very beloved place in downtown Las Vegas, the Mob Museum. Located just off Fremont Street in the Old City Courthouse and Post Office, the Mob Museum is the culmination of Las Vegas's foundational synergy between law enforcement and organized crime. The museum is the brainchild of renowned mafia defense attorney, later-turned-mayor of Las Vegas, Oscar Goodman. And after receiving FBI support as well as opposition from Italian-American groups, this $50 million project was opened appropriately on February 14th, 2012, a nod to the St. Valentine's Day Massacre. The museum takes visitors to both Las Vegas's and America's history with organized crime and the legal efforts to thwart it. Beyond the standard exhibitions, you can opt to partake in interactive experiences such as gun and de-escalation training, crime lab techniques, and moonshine tastings. Most notably, it features a not-so-hidden speakeasy, but we'll get to that later.
Downplayed its very existence. Yet by 1950, organized crime was raking in over $15 billion a year, much of it from illegal gambling.
Run it, didn't you? If you people wouldn't have drunk it, I wouldn't have bootlegged it.
Bitch. Now it was time to descend to the basement for the moonshine tasting, which you're not allowed to film. Actually, they tell you that you can't film anywhere in the premises, but obviously I didn't listen, which I feel is right on brand with this place. Personally, I don't enjoy the taste of moonshine, but learning about the history of this Prohibition-era delicacy was quite fascinating. However, I did enjoy the speakeasy, appropriately called the Underground. Now, you don't have to visit the museum itself to come to the Underground. You can enter directly from the outside through a hidden door at the bottom of a staircase, so long as you have that week's password, which can be found on the Mob Museum's Instagram.
Biggies up, bitches.
Very smooth indeed. This next bucket list item takes us back almost 2 years to June of 2023, and the day after I bought my first vehicle ever, Alessia, the car. I had been wanting to visit Mount Charleston ever since I moved to Vegas in October of 2021, so Alessia and I's first outing was ride to Mount Charleston, where I could hike the Mary Jane Falls Trail. Starting at an elevation of approximately 7,800 feet, this 3.2-mile round trip features 9 narrow, slippery, and eroding switchbacks, but the views from the top make this exhausting trek well worth it. Having to take a lot of breaks. Ooh, there's an ant on me. There you go. I don't take a lot of breaks because out of shape, and it's 8,000 right now, 8,150 or whatever elevation. Probably goes up to around 8,500. Ooh, the sun is a little brutal, but these are the kind of stuff I need to do to get my ass in shape. I am a shape, but you know, not a round shape with boobies. Very steep, that's why I say no shortcuts. This part, with all the uneven land and dirt and rocks and slippery and hill, the most treacherous part of this. Be very careful. This tricky. Close to the top, I think it's like right over there at 8,650 feet about now. Heart is pounding like every 5 minutes. I gotta stop. It's the altitude, thin air, so I'm prone to altitude sickness. So, but it's gorgeous, it's worth it. But if you do this hike or any of these hikes, your body tells you to stop, listen to it. Don't be a hero, especially if you're by yourself. I think I'm the only one who is by themselves. Stopped again, and I just noticed something in the distance. Here, it's over there. All right, so close. Now that felt good. So Big Falls hike trail at Mount Charleston. They say it's moderate, but I don't know about that. But those waterfalls right there, whew, cold. And felt great after this hike. I mean, granted, it's only like 65 degrees on June 10th, and it's because the altitude is almost 9,000 feet. The sun and the altitude and being out of shape, you know, it gets you. So if you're a pro at this, some people speeding up and down, taking shortcuts, which you're not supposed to do, then you're fine. But God, it looks like I'm bald. God forbid. Anyway, I look a mess. Road back down, but it should be a lot easier as far as it's decline for the most part, but treacherous because a lot of it looks just like this, slipping and sliding and everything, so you got to be careful. But this is beautiful. I love it, and it's 40 minutes outside of Vegas, right up there with Zion and the Colorado Rockies. Ow. Okay. The day is Friday, January 17th, and I am wearing a New York Mets City Connect jersey because it's the one thing I own that has purple in it, because I am going to cheer on the Omaha Supernovas, my PVF favorite team. Now, yes, I'm in Vegas, and so yes, I love going to thrill games when they're not way overpriced and too expensive, which is the same thing. I just repeated myself. I wear my Thrill shirt, but they're like, because, you know, they're like my second team, I guess, because I live here. Makes sense. But Omaha, that's my team. And it has absolutely nothing to do with how hot they are. Not only are they gorgeous, they're great. Camila Gomez, Natalia Valentín-Anderson, leave off the Anderson part, just kidding. I'm sure he's a great guy, her husband. Reagan Cooper and Kayla Caffey Maron. And don't get me wrong, I love Nunaviller, but they really are the best team. They were the first champions. They're moving over into Major League Volleyball next season, so I'll be going with them. Wherever the Supernovas go, I go. They are great, and they are in town, and I'm going to cheer them on. I got party section seats, one because they're the cheapest, but most importantly, because it's like right kind of near where the visitors team starts. I'm leaving early. The game's at 7. I want to get there at 6 so I can get food, get my seat all the way in the corner in the hopes of maybe taking a picture with some of them. Like, hey, I'm a big fan. Ah! It's not really a bucket list item. It'd be a bucket list if I can get a picture with even just one of those 4. I wish I had like a lithograph printout for them to sign. It is what it is. But I do watch every Supernova game. Spit just flew out of my mouth. That's super attractive. And if I don't get a picture of them, that's fine. One day, I'll drive cross country and I'll go to a Supernovas game where they sign the concourse. That would be a huge bucket list item. Anyway, I digress. This is one gone on a lot longer than I wanted to. I'm going to see the Supernovas. Let's go.
Quiero jugar, baby, una horas más.
Estoy impaciente, quiero comerte.
Quiero jugar, baby, una horas más.
Estoy impaciente, quiero comerte.
Quiero jugar, baby, una horas más.
Estoy impaciente, quiero comerte.
Quiero jugar, baby, una horas más.
Estoy impaciente, quiero comerte.
Quiero jugar, baby, una horas más.
Quiero jugar, baby,
Quiero jugar, baby, una horas más.
Now, in a moment that was purely Vegas thrill, tonight's game was the great unveiling of the Thrill's first ever mascot.
In the city, she started something that became a symbol of the Thrill's tempo and harmonious style of play. With Kate as the catamount by their side, the Vegas Thrill became unstoppable, just like their legendary mascot.
impaciente, quiero comerte. Quiero jugar, baby. Estoy impaciente, quiero jugar, baby.
Well, Supernovas lost, but I think it was the Thrill's greatest game in franchise history. So that was a hell of a game. I didn't get any pictures with the Supernovas because when they were walking off past me, you know, they just lost. I wasn't gonna be like, "You're still my favorite team" or something like that. But I did have a moment with Camila Gomez, giving the team an applause, and I was like, she was like, and I was like, yes. I'm a jinx. I'm a friggin' jinx. I'm a jinx. I'm a jinx. Maybe I shouldn't come to the next game. One of my bucket list items is to drive cross country, go to an Omaha game. Maybe I shouldn't go. I'm a jinx. I gotta go home. right, bucket. Check. Bucket. Vegas bucket list check. I got no good way to end this. This is not interesting. Okay, bye.